All right, let's play a game in Östergötland. Excellent. Get my work in progress back up. In progress in game. Yes, here we go. Östergötland. So, conversation we were having this afternoon in the CC Discord, and I'm not going to use names because it's not relevant to the conversation. But one of the CCs was expressing his frustration about rocket damage against destroyers, and he's right? Like rocket damage against destroyers is not okay. It is not okay. Let's just be honest. Let's be clear about this up front. It needs work. It needs balancing. It's not there. But he mentioned this happened on his stream earlier today, and I was like, all right, well, let me go look this up. So he was playing an Östergötland. He had his, doing his test game. And it was the enemy carrier was a Shokaku. Ooh, a TNG div. All right, I feel good about this game already. And so he's playing this game. All right, let me think. What have I got? Benson, give me one sec. Benson, Chungmu, Yugamo. I got tier 10 game. Ooh, all right. Wichita, Baltimore. Both radar cruisers. Plus planes. All right, I got to avoid caps for a little while. I'm going to move to the middle, and we'll see how the game shapes up from there. Where was I? Yes, so he's playing this game in a Shokaku. I'm grinding the American line because it's time for more research points, and I'm getting double research points right now. So, enemy Shokaku at one point finds him. He's playing on Land of Fire, and he's towards the western side. If you remember Land of Fire, there's quite a bit of open water on the western side between like the one cap and the center of the map. So he's playing around over there, and the enemy Shokaku like finds him, snuffs him out, right? And so he's angled away, and the Shokaku's coming in from astern. Well, if you know anything about the Japanese aiming reticles, you know that you want to be broadside on to a Shokaku when he tries to drop you. If you give him the narrow profile of your ship, you're playing into his reticle.
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
I mean, that guy still hit me pretty decently hard. It is what it is. He's gonna lose the whole squadron and the fighters he put up, but that's fine.
And no chicks.
I'll take the plane kills, put the fire out, heal up a bit. So I still took about 5k there, doing everything right. Okay, the Shokaku reticle is not a circle. The Shokaku, no, you're right. Is it a perfect circle? SAT? Are you sure? I thought it was elongated. Anyways, he's sailing in a straight line, right? And never once touches his rudder. He does pop his defensive fire, so he makes a little bit of effort. Okay, fair enough, SAT. I thought it was an oval. As I remember the Shokaku reticle, it's longer in the forward and aft axis than it is wide. It's not huge, but it's an oval. The circular one I know is the American reticle. It's except for Enterprise, but otherwise it's definitely a circle. Anyhow, long story short, he doesn't turn his rudder. He doesn't maneuver at all, and these rockets come in and drop him literally for half his health. They hit him for Östergötland has 19,000 hit points. He took like 9,000 and change, almost 10,000 damage from one rocket strike, and he was all pissed off. Now I can understand the frustration, right? Like you just got hammered, but at the same time, you didn't once do anything to enhance your own survival other than push the defensive fire button. So that was one of the frustrations I had with him kind of fetching a little bit. I was like, okay, I get that you're frustrated, but you didn't even make an attempt, right? There was not even an attempt made here to do anything to help yourself. So, oh God, Arakizuki, what are you doing? What did you think was going to happen? Of course he's going to torpedo you. It's a Yugamo. It's all he's got. And so I was really frustrated with he was all, just dodge, la la la, ha ha ha, and I was kind of like, well, now, I mean, I'm not saying the interaction is perfect. I think it's pretty clear that it's not. But at the same time, this is the mechanics we have. Right now, this is what we have. If you're going to play Destroyer, man, make an effort, right? Like, don't just throw away everything because you're frustrated with how the mechanics work. Play the game you have. Or just don't play. Like, I don't know, pick one. But I was just, I didn't understand. And that's a conversation that I was kind of having. Ooh, I'm really glad I ran away from A now. Look at the Hugamo and one of the radar cruisers. It's a conversation that I was kind of having with, or Stats and I were having on his chat a couple of weeks ago. Like, will you always win? Are you always, safe? Is there a perfect answer? No, of course not, right? There are times the CV is going to kill you. But if you don't lift a finger in your own defense and do anything to help your own survivability, you're just making his job easy. Why would you make it easier for him to kill you when you don't have to? I don't understand the thought process there. I still don't, if I'm brutally honest. All right, I think this Richie's going to run aground or turn in. What is he doing? Well, SAT, I don't disagree with you, right? I'm not going to stand here and defend the mechanics as they exist right now, because I won't say they're indefensible, but I will say there is absolutely room for improvement, right? There's no question. But at the same time, if you don't like the mechanics, either you know, quit playing Destroyer or find something like, I don't know, I'm saying just continuing to not change how you play and just complaining isn't going to get you anywhere. You got to change something. You got to do something different, or nothing's going to change. Now, Roke, now hang on a minute, Roke. You're starting to get a little political there. Let's drop that out of here, okay? That's not why we're here. Politics, political associations, none of that has to do with how we play the game. Yeah. Krigor, that's my point, right? Like, if you're not having fun or you don't like the mechanics, then vote with your wallet, vote with your feet, right? But if you're going to continue to play the game and not change how you play and then just complain, I don't know what I don't know how anybody's going to help you. You got to do something different. All right. What is this Iowa doing? I don't know, but he's about to get a little bit of Östergötland torpedo love. Or it's an Azumo, my bad. The Jambar killed him. That's no fair. I didn't want that. I wanted to kill him. I disagree, Edge Case. I disagree. The other guy, like that Shokaku hit that I took earlier, right? He didn't screw up. He hit me. I took a good solid hit. But if I had not been maneuvering, it's like just giving him free damage. Why should I do that? Why should I make it easier for him? Make him earn it. I mean, when a cruiser player drives broadside and gets wiped off the face of the planet by a battleship player with a brain, is it the cruiser player's fault or the battleship player's fault? Is it anybody's fault? It's Yugamo. I don't know what he's doing, but he's dead now, so bye. Sure, he launched torps at me.
To Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Can't leave my ride behind.
I mean, it's not in your control if he does, right? It's the same way that if I'm making a turn in a broadside cruiser against a battleship, I have to just cross my fingers and hope he screws up. Or hope he misses, or hope RNG blesses me, or... It's the same principle, right? But, you know, if the carrier's going to come for you, and your options are curl up in a ball and cry, or fight back and make him earn it, I mean, it seems pretty obvious what I feel like the answer should be, but, you know... Alright, what's the range on these torps? 15 clicks? 15 clicks. Now, I don't know where the Wichita is. So this is actually a bit ballsy, I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't be over here until I know where the Wichita is. What is this Bismarck doing? He's going forward. Alright, let's leave him some presents. There's the Wichita, reversing. So I can't get to B because his radar still covers the cap. But I can spot him in the hope that maybe somebody will shoot at him. Please? Pretty please? Please shoot this guy and I'll go cap B. Which we could really use. Thank you, Jambar. I gotta go spot him again now. You're killing me. Oh, are you bringing the... look at this little Chicago. He's so cute. Come here, big boy.
Power on. it's time to kick some ass. I'm gonna feel that one in the morning. Oh, and it got such.
See, what's going to get me killed out here is not the planes. What's going to get me killed is being spotted by this bloody Wichita. That's what's going to get me killed out here. So it's time to move.
Much better.
I really need this North Carolina to go get in that guy's face. Because there's pretty much jack all the NorCal. Like, that Wichita can't do anything about it.
After a few days of R&R, I'll be ready for more action.
That Richie's slowing down. I need somebody to spot the other Jean Bar. There, show me the Jean Bar. There we go. So with one of the things that, like, right now I'm going to turn my A off because I don't want these planes to bother me right now. But like, one of the things that I keep pointing out to people is that, oh, there's Jean Bar turning the other way. All right, what is this guy doing? He's just chilling. You guys need to kill this bloody cruiser, and I'll go Cat B, please. The other thing is, you know, there are times, you know, he's in an Östergötland. He could turn his AA off. He doesn't have to be spotted all day long. Guys, it's a Wichita. Kill him! Oh, for God's sake. Our Shimakaze is like AFK. And this North Carolina is running from a Wichita. Ladies and gentlemen, what the hell is happening? They're gonna give away this game, a game that they could easily win. Come on, guys. Stop firing HE at this clown and go wreck him. To some extent, you're right, Cessna, and to some extent, you're not, because the cruiser chose that engagement, right? Unless you're in a cruiser, oh, thank you so much. Unless you're in a cruiser and you willingly close into an area where there might be a battleship that you haven't spotted, hasn't been spotted in a while, right? There are very few battleships in the game that outspot cruisers. They do exist, I admit this, but they are the exception, okay? So in general, if you're in a cruiser, right, and you're screwing around and being dumb with a battleship, that's on you, right? You screwed up. And so the point I'm making is in an engagement where the enemy CVs, you're a destroyer, the enemy's carrier is coming after you, and you're driving in a straight line, praying that RNG blesses you to protect you. I mean, to me, you haven't made a significant contribution to your own survival, right? So is it any wonder that you got wrecked? No, of course it isn't. What I want to know is how that Baltimore is clinging to life on 6,000 HP. How is that guy still alive? I agree that the CV gets to choose the engagement, right? That's the quirk is not the word I'm coming up with. This is the power of the CV. The CV can go anywhere on the map, and he gets to pick and choose what what engagements he wants to fight and engagements he doesn't want to fight, right? Well, Cessna, sometimes that's all you can do. Sometimes that's the right play, and sometimes it isn't. It depends on a variety of factors. Is our CV dead? What was our carrier doing exactly? Did he forget he had engines? Give me a break. Our Amagi's gonna die. There's absolutely no reason for him to be where he is. At least he killed the Harugumo on his way out the door. Honestly, that's not a bad trade for us. What is up, Puddin'? How you doing? The DD doesn't get to choose the engagement, but once the engagement is on you, make the effort to not die, right? Like, make the effort to do smart things. I mean, you know? It seems like a smart play.
Power up. Oh, and it got such good gas mileage. Right about now. Crumbled like a shit cookie.
Alright. How much health is that Chungmu on? I bet I can actually beat a low health Chungmu in a gunfight. Let's go find out. I'm frustrated that he killed the black. That should not have happened. But that Chungmu is very low. I can beat that guy.
Our victory is in sight.
After a few days of R&R, I'll be ready for more action.
Come on, Shima. Even you can beat that guy in a gunfight. Alright. Once this engagement starts, I gotta remember to pop my heal in case he goes after me. There we go. That's done. Well done, Shima. Thank you for remembering you have guns, unlike the overwhelming majority of most Japanese destroyers. Oh, he's going to time this perfectly. Just in time for my last offensive fire to come up.
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
Look who I found. I love this. I love that I can lead a lead. This guy has to get through my AA bubble before he can get to that North Carolina, and I'm wrecking his planes. I bloody love that about these ships. I love being able to actively contribute to the defense of my team.
After a few days of R&R, I'll be ready for more action.
Can't leave my ride behind.
And there we go. No, I agree. That's not a good choice against a North Carolina. His AP bombs are not going to get a whole lot. So again, this game is another one of these perfect examples of what these ships do really well. They scout, they spot, they polish off low health targets, and they murder airplanes. Right? They do a really good job of murdering airplanes. I'm probably third, maybe? Yeah, I shouldn't be the top XP in that game because I didn't do a lot of damage. But I definitely contributed some there with a couple of caps. I had a partial cap and a full cap. We did get the kill on the Bismarck, which was nice. And again, I'm a vulture, right? I'm picking up low health ships. This Yugamo, this Baltimore, you know, that's the thing. That's what these ships are really good at. These are scouts, and their AA and their heal allows them to operate independently when they want to. They don't have to, You saw late in the game, I'm kind of working as a lead scout for those battleships. My AA bubble's out in front of them. I'm able to contribute that way, and so on and so forth. But they're not going to win many damage battles. Let's just put it that way. I just don't feel like they have the health for it, and they certainly don't have the armor for it. They just don't.